What's going on, guys? It is Grady, and you guys are about to hear me do another intro in a second. But after editing this video, I just want to let you guys know this took me so long to edit. It's really not that complicated, but it took me a really long time. And I really want you guys to get the maximum enjoyment out of this video. So I really encourage you to listen to the openings along with us while we go into our breaks. Pause the video every time we say we're going to go listen to an opening. You go do the same, and you rate them right along with us. And then you post your finals in the comments. You post your final from the left, your final from the right, and you tell us who won. Because I think that would make this a lot more fun, and I think it would make it a lot more enjoyable for you. But anyway, enjoy the video. What is going on, guys? It is Grady. We are back with another video. Today we are going to be doing a anime opening tournament. Seems odd. I don't think any of my followers really watch anime, but maybe if you do, that's cool. We're gonna do the brackets by corners, and we're just gonna go right through it. And we're gonna start with Touch Off versus Bluebird. I'm gonna play a little bit for us so we can hear it, but you guys probably won't hear it. I'll probably put up a picture of the anime, and then you guys can go check them out yourself, because that's probably the easiest way to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to this matchup, and then you can hear our thoughts after. Alright guys, we are ready to vote. Touch Off from Promised Neverland and Bluebird from Naruto Shippuden. All it takes is 2 votes to move on, and we're just gonna go ahead and vote. Starting off with Nolan. I'm also voting for Bluebird, and that's enough. Emma would have voted for Touch Off, I'm kidding. But we're going to copy ahead and go Bluebird, moving on to face Divers. Next up, we're going to go with Bloody Stream versus Core Pride. Bloody Stream is from JoJo. I'm not exactly sure what Core Pride is from, I don't remember. Blue Exorcist. And we're going to listen to that, and then again come back with the answers. Alright guys, we're going to come back with this answer right here, and again we'll start off with Nolan.
Bloody Stream.
I like them both a lot. I'm going to go with Core Pride. Emma also goes with Core Pride. It moves on. Next up we have Good Morning World from Dr. Stone and Kawaki no Ameku from Domestic Girlfriend. I already know my answer for this one, but we're gonna go listen to it anyway. Alright, we got our answers for this one. I'm voting for Domestic Girlfriend. Nolan? That is a massive upset. Alright. Dr. Stone moves on. We won't pass the second round, though. Next up, we got My Dearest versus Inferno. Inferno is from Fire Force. My Dearest, I'm not sure. But we're gonna get our answers. Alright, we got our votes here. We didn't even need to listen to Inferno, but we're gonna go ahead and vote. I'm taking Inferno. I think that's our first sweep. And Inferno moves on. That's our first corner. We're going to move on to the second corner. We're going to go bottom left. And then these are your next matchups. By the way, My Dearest was from Guilty Crown. But next up we have Anima versus Snow Fairy. That's from Sword Art Online and Fairy Tail. We're going to go listen. Okay, we have our votes. Well, I'm struggling with mine, but we can start with them.
Snow Fairy.
Snow Fairy. I'm also gonna have to go with Anima. It's my favorite anime, so it's gonna move on. Next up we have the Wotakoi opening versus number 1 from My Hero. Alright, this one is, I'm assuming, our second sweep. We're going with a landslide. I'm taking number 1 from My Hero. Nolan agrees, and so does Emma. It's another clean sweep. Number 1 moves on. Next up we have Fantastic Dreamer from Konosuba, and Crybaby from, again, I'm not sure. Alright, we're back with the vote. This one's easy for me. I'm taking Fantastic Dreamer. Emma agrees. Nolan's vote doesn't matter, but we want it anyway. Nolan was taking Crybaby. That's a 2-1 victory for Fantastic Dreamer. Next up, we have a classic, Gotta Catch 'Em All from Pokemon versus Tomei Data Sekai from Naruto Shippuden. Alright, I love this Naruto opening, but you can't pick against this when it is not the best song, man. Gotta Catch 'Em All is my vote. Nolan agrees, so does Emma. 3-0 sweep. Gotta Catch 'Em All moves on. Next up, we're gonna move over to the bottom right. We'll start off with Hacking Into the Gate versus Hikaru Nara. Do you guys need to listen?
What?
Hacking Into the Gate versus Hikaru Nara.
Well, no, I know one.
Well, we already have 2 votes for Hikaru Nara. And,
I didn't have to know.
yeah, you don't even have to know the songs. Your vote doesn't matter. Hikaru Nara moves on.
That one's from Your Lie in April.
Hikaru Nara is from Your Lie in April. Hacking Into the Gate is from Steins Gate. I like both of them, but Hikaru Nara is just that much better. Next up, we have Shinzuo Sasageo versus Death Parade Opening 1. Let's go listen to them. Alright, we got 3 Attack on Titan watchers. We're gonna go with Sasageo. And it moves on in another landslide vote. Next up, we have Kiran Hey Kids from Noragami versus Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul. This one's gonna be split. Alright, we're back with our votes again. I took the headset off because it was getting hard to hear. But Nolan's going to start off. Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul. I'm taking Kiran Hey Kids. 1-1.
I'm gonna have to go with the Hey Kid.
Emma agrees with me. Kiran Hey Kids moves on. Next up, we have Fly High versus Boruto Opening 1. Alright. We already know Fly High, we only had to listen to Boruto. I'm taking Fly High. 3-0 sweep. Fly High moves on. And we're taking the top right side of the bracket now. Starting off with History Maker versus Ignite from Sword Art Online. History Maker is from Yuri on Ice. I got my vote, I'm taking Ignite from SAO. 3-0 sweep. It's going against the other SAO opening.
Oh, no.
Next we got Peace Sign versus The World. Peace Sign's from My Hero Academia. The World is from Death Note. Death Note. Okay. Alright, back with the votes. I'm taking Peace Sign.
I second that.
That's 2 votes for Peace Sign. Nolan takes The World. 2-1 victory for Peace Sign. We're going to move on to Star Maker versus Departure. Star Maker is from My Hero. Departure is from Hunter x Hunter. Alright, I already know I'm going to lose this one, but I'm taking Star Maker.
Departure.
Yeah, I called it. Departure moves on. We have one more in the first round. We have Netsujo no Spectrum versus We Are from One Piece. I don't know what the other one's from. We'll find out in a second. Alright, I'm taking We Are. I'm gonna lose this one too, but... Oh, and that one's from Seven Deadly Sins. It's the first open? Yeah, okay.
That's only open.
No, there's more. Oh shit. That's the wrong one. Sorry. That one moves on. Uh-oh. I'm struggling here. Alright, we're gonna go back up to the top left corner for round 2. We have some first round buys. By the way, everything was perfectly randomized. We didn't do any of this ourselves. All of these are randomized brackets. We have Divers from Naruto Shippuden versus Bluebird from Naruto Shippuden. Okay, we're back with our next vote. I'm taking Divers in a very, very upset for Bluebird, but it's not gonna land. Go ahead. Divers, okay.
I will not have picked that.
Divers moves on. Emma was taking Bluebird. That's a surprising one for me. I'm glad it happened though. Dang, I keep moving everything. Divers moves on. Bluebird is out in the second round. No one expected that one. Next up, we got Core Pride from Tokyo Revengers versus Kibo no Uta.
Pride from Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist, I'm sorry. Alright, votes are in. I'm taking Core Pride, even though I like them both. That's 2 votes, that's all we need, but we take Nolan's anyway. Food Wars. Core Pride moves on. Next we have Gurenge from Demon Slayer versus Good Morning World from Dr. Stone. I don't think we need to listen to this one. I'm going to go ahead and vote Gurenge. 3-0 sweep. Gurenge moves on. Next up we have Gurren no Yumiya versus Inferno. These are both great openings. We're going to need to listen to them. You guys can start. Well, we're going to start voting from Emma this time.
Attack on Titan.
Alright. 2 for Attack on Titan. I guess I'll third it because it's already winning. That was a hard option.
Not for me.
Gurren no Yumiya moves on. Let's head back to the bottom left. We got 7 Deadly Sins from 7 Deadly Sins versus Anima from Sword Art Online. I'm having Nolan start this one off. 7 Deadly Sins for him. This one is very heartbreaking for me, both ways. I'm gonna go with Anima.
I have to.
Emma also takes Anima. That's gonna move it on. I loved the 7 Deadly Sins one, but next up we have number 1 from My Hero Academia and Trip Innocent of B from High School DxD. Alright, I'm taking number 1. That's 2, that's 3. Number 1 moves on. Next up we got This Game from No Game No Life versus Fantastic Dreamer from Konosuba. Alright, Nolan's gonna start this vote. Nolan takes Fantastic Dreamer, so does Emma. I was gonna vote for This Game, but I like them both, so I'm totally fine with that outcome.
I already know what I'm taking for the next
Fantastic Dreamer moves on. Next up we got Gotta Catch 'Em All from Pokemon versus Black Rover from Black Clover. I'm gonna go with Black Rover.
Second.
Emma takes Black Rover. Nolan's struggling, I guess.
What do you have picked?
Gotta catch 'em all.
Nolan takes Gotta Catch 'Em All. 2-1 victory for Black Rover. That moves on. We're headed to the bottom right corner again. Oh dear. Black Catcher versus Hikaru Nara. This is by far the hardest matchup the tournament will see. In a heartbreaker, I'm taking Black Catcher. That's mine.
What are you picking?
Gotta catch 'em.
How are you gonna pick that one?
Hikaru Nara.
No, Black.
It's 3-0, but we love Hikaru Nara. So Black Catcher will move on. Next up, we got Shinzo wo Sasageo from Attack on Titan versus Imagination from Haikyuu. Nolan's gonna start this one off.
Attack on Titan.
Sasageo for Nolan. Emma takes it too. I was gonna vote Imagination. Sasageo moves on. Next up, we have again from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood versus Kyoran Hey Kids from Noragami. I'm gonna start the voting off this time. I'm taking Kyoran Hey Kids.
My kids.
Nolan takes that too.
I was gonna pick the other one.
Emma was taking again. Again, they're both great anime openings. This entire tournament is full of them, but Hey Kids moves on. Next up in the bottom right corner, we have Fly High versus Centimeter. Fly High is from Haikyuu, Centimeter is from Rent a Girlfriend. Nolan's gonna start this one. Nolan takes Fly High. Emma also takes Fly High. I love both of them, but again, I'm going to take Fly High in the 3-0 sweep. Heading back up to the top right, we're going to go and have the Sword Art Online battle with Crossing Field and Ignite.
This is literally the worst corner ever.
Alright, I'm going to start off voting this one. I love both of them. It's my favorite opening. You guys already know this. I'm going... Oh, my favorite anime. Not opening. I'm going to go ahead and take Crossing Field.
do you think that's?
Crossing field.
That's 2.
I wouldn't have picked between them
2 is enough. Crossing Field moves on. Next we got Kekai Katan from Jujutsu Kaisen and Peace Sign from My Hero.
two. You glad?
I guess I can start this one. This one again is very difficult, but
My Hero's like a favorite for everybody.
I'm taking Kekai Katan.
What do you think? I think I can take that one too.
3-0. I love Peace Sign. I sing it in my car.
Yeah,
But still.
that has, I think
Moves
that
on.
has a better like main part.
Next up we have Sparkle from the movie Your Name and Departure from Hunter x Hunter. But Sparkle doesn't really count because it's not an opening, but it's the main soundtrack in the movie. I'm gonna start the voting off with Departure.
That's 2.
That's 2, and that's 3. Departure moves on. Next up we have Netsujo no Spectrum versus Hologram. I don't remember what either of these are from, so you'll see what moves on in a second. Nolan's gonna vote this time. Departure was last round. Good try though.
Yeah.
Nolan takes 7 Deadly Sins.
Second part.
Emma takes it 2.
What was that one from again?
Hologram is from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I was close between the 2 of them. I don't really like either of them, but I'm taking 7 Deadly Sins as well. 3-0. That moves on. And that's going to be the end of the second round. We're going to head back to the top left for some much more difficult matchups. We're going to try to find our Elite 8. Right now we have Divers from Naruto Shippuden versus Core Pride from Blue Exorcist. So do I. No one takes Divers. So do I.
It's going to be corporate.
Emma's taking Core Pride. Divers moves on.
It's not even a good song.
I disagree.
It's a 0 drop. From 0.
Next up, it would have knocked out either of those anyway. Gurenge versus Guru no Yumiya. We've all heard the songs plenty of times. I guess we're ready to vote. I'm taking Gurenge. Even though I watched it literally every time an episode played in Demon Slayer, I still love it.
Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer?
1-1.
Oh my gosh, Attack on Titan too.
That is unbelievable. That wasn't even a thought for me.
I like them both, don't get me wrong.
No way. Number 1 from My Hero versus Anima from Sword Art Online. Emma can start this one.
I'm gonna have to go with number 1.
No. So was I. 3-0. Next up, Fantastic Dreamer from Konosuba versus Black Rover from Black Clover. I already know mine, so does everyone else. Black Clover, I'm taking. It's a 3-0. This final round is going to go pretty quick. To the bottom right again, Black Catcher versus Sasageo. Black Catcher in a landslide for me. No one seconds it.
That one too.
Emma takes the third. 3-0, Black Catcher moves on. Next up is Kuran Hey Kids versus Fly High from Haikyuu.
I'm gonna do Fly High.
Hey kids.
Same.
If I had to pick one though, I'd definitely listen to Fly High.
I know a lot of the words to Fly High, that's why it has bias for me. But I think that one's better. Top right, some interesting matchups. We got Crossing Field versus Kekai Katan.
I don't want that to happen. I have to pick Crossing Field.
Me too. Crossing Field moves on 2-1.
I do like the other one though.
So do I. I love all the openings left. We got Departure from Hunter x Hunter and Netsujo no Spectrum from 7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly Sins for me.
I'd take Departure. I don't even like the 7 Deadly Sins opening.
I like both.
Departure moves on. Here's our final 8. We're going to start with the top, and then go down to the bottom. We got Divers from Naruto, Shippuden versus Gurren no Yumiya from Attack on Titan.
Easiest decision ever for me.
I'm taking Gurren no Yumiya.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I would have much rather had Gurenge in this spot, but it's alright.
It's still a good song.
Not even close to Gurenge.
I like that song.
We got Crossing Field versus Departure. That's Crossing Field easily for me.
Yeah.
That's another 3-0. We thought these would be a lot harder. That's the top 2.
It all depends on what
They made the final 4. Number 1 versus Black Rover. That's a matchup.
That's
I'm-
still quick for me.
I'm also taking number 1.
I'm taking Black Catcher on this one.
Yeah.
Same. That's 3-0. Black Catcher moves on. Final 4. We're going to start with the top matchup. Well, the right matchup. We got Crossing Field versus Black Catcher. I'm taking Black Catcher.
I probably took that one too.
3-0. Black Catcher moves on to the finals. Gurren no Yumiya versus number 1. I'm taking number 1.
Attack on Titan.
What? Okay. That's our finals. Gurren no Yumiya from Attack on
So let's
Titan
go back and listen to this
versus
one just because
Black
it's the
Catcher.
final.
We're going to go back and listen. We'll be back after this. We are back, and we have the votes. We're starting with Nolan.
Black Catcher.
Emma takes that too. I was taking that from the beginning. Gurren no Yumiya is not a match. Black Catcher moves on. Black Catcher wins the finals. There's a winner box. I did not know that. I stole this bracket from Google. But here we go. That's our final
Go
final
listen to
bracket.
it.
Make sure you guys go ahead and listen again with us. Let's just go back through and you can screenshot the brackets, and then you can also decide who your winner is and tell me in the comments.
We had to make some pretty hard picks.
We did indeed. There's our top left. Go ahead and pause if you want it. Same here with the bottom left. Give you a second. Back over here to the bottom right. And then back up to the top right. Those are all our songs. Those are our matchups. Black Catcher is the winner for us. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see another tournament bracket, this was kind of fun. Head us in the comments. Tell me any more that you want to see. And I hope you guys come back for the next one. We're bringing out bangers every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.